Namaste everyone. Welcome to second lecture of Introduction to Trigonometry. In this second lecture we will see remaining problems of exercise 8.1. Before we see problems, let us again revise the trigonometric ratios what we have learned. So first three ratios are sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. Now theta is angle, acute angle. Sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse and tan theta is opposite upon adjacent. We can remember them with this abbreviation which is SOHCAHTOA, right? Now reciprocal of sine is cosec, reciprocal of cos is sec and reciprocal of tan is cot. Also if you remember, tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta and cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta, as it is reciprocal of tan theta. Okay, so let us see the other problems. If sin A is 3/4, we have to calculate cos A and tan A. Now sin A is given 3/4, so what we do, we first draw a right angle triangle in which A will be an acute angle and its ratio will be 3/4, that is ratio of opposite side to hypotenuse will be 3/4. So as ratio of opposite to hypotenuse is 3/4, I can consider opposite side as 3x and hypotenuse as 4x. So sin A is 3/4, sin A we know that opposite which is BC upon AC. So BC upon AC is 3/4. So I will assume that BC is 3x and AC is 4x. Now as angle B is 90 degree, so I will apply Pythagoras theorem and I will simplify and get the answer for AB. So here after simplification I get AB as √7x. Now I have value of AB, I have value of BC and value of AC. So easily I can calculate cos A. Cos A is AB upon AC. So the value of AB is √7x upon 4x. X cancels and I will get cos A as √7/4. Now tan A, so tan A is opposite upon adjacent, so that is BC upon AB. Value of BC is 3x, value of AB is √7x. Now here again x cancels and I will get answer as 3/√7. Now fourth question is 15 cot A is equals to 8, find sin A and sec A. So cot A will be 8/15. So first I will simplify this. 15 cot A is equals to 8/15. So I get cot A as 8/15. Now cot A in this diagram, cot A is adjacent upon opposite as it is reciprocal of tan A. So I will assume that AB as 8x, BC as 15x. Again I will apply Pythagoras theorem, find AC and then find value of sin A and sec A. So this problem you can try. Fifth problem is sec theta is 13/12. We have to calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So here again sec theta is given 13/12. Now sec is hypotenuse upon adjacent. So as you can see in the diagram, I will assume this hypotenuse as 13x, then my adjacent will become 12x, and again with Pythagoras theorem I will find the value of BC. Once I get the value of BC, then I can find sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant, all 6 trigonometric ratios. One ratio is already given, so I will say the other 5 trigonometric ratios. Now sixth problem is if angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A, cos B, here there should be equal sign, cos A is equals to cos B, then show that angle A is equals to angle B. So what is given to us? We have given cos A is equals to cos B. Now they haven't mentioned that this angle A and angle B are in the same triangle. So here we have taken two different triangles in which angle A and angle B are acute angles. Both the triangles are right angle triangle, as trigonometric ratios here we are defining in right angle triangle. So it is given that cos A is equals to cos B. Now cos A, the formula for this triangle APQ will be AP upon AQ and cos B will be BC upon BD. So AP upon AQ is equals to BC upon BD. Now AP upon BC, right? I can apply alternando. I think in CBSE we haven't learned all these things. So what we can do, we can first cross multiply, that is AP into BD is equals to BC into AQ. Then we simplify and we will get AP upon BC will be equals to AQ upon BD. So in two triangles I have AP upon BC is equals to AQ upon BD. Let us consider AP upon BC is equals to AQ upon BD is equals to some value K. So I will say that AP is equals to K into BC and AQ is equals to K into BD. Now in triangle APQ and BCD, as both are right angle triangles, so using Pythagoras theorem I can say that PQ upon CD, you can see in the diagram PQ upon CD. So the value of PQ, I will say that it is square root of AQ square minus AP square, and CD is square root of BD square minus BC square. Now I will put the values which I have written here. So AQ is K into BD, so K into BD the whole square minus K into BC the whole square, whole divided by, here it is BD and BC, so I will not change. So it is square root of BD square minus BC square. Now I will simplify, I will get K outside, right? First you will get K square inside the square root, then when you take it out you will have K outside, and inside square root I have BD square minus BC square divided by BD square minus BC square. Now they are same terms, so I cancel, and finally I will get PQ upon CD is equals to K. So you can see this equation 1 and equation 2 both are equal to K. So I will say that AP upon BC is equals to AQ upon BD is equals to PQ upon CD. So in both the triangles the ratios of corresponding sides are equal. So I will say that triangle APQ is similar. So here I should use similar sign. Triangle APQ is similar to triangle BCD. They are similar, and hence I will say that angle A is equal to angle B. So I have to prove that angle A equal to B, and here we have proved that angle A equal to angle B. Here you make two corrections. One is this cos A is equals to cos B, right? In problem you have to correct, and in solution here it is triangle APQ is similar to triangle BCD. Now let us move to seventh problem. Seventh problem is, if a cot theta is 7 upon 8, we have to evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, and second I have to evaluate cot square theta. So cot theta is given 7 upon 8. So again here first by using Pythagoras theorem I will find the value of AC, right? Once I get the value of AC, then I can find sin theta and cos theta. So as I got sin theta and cos theta I will put here, and I will find this first question. Now cot theta is already given 7 upon 8. I have to find cot square theta. To what I will do, I will find square of this 7 upon 8. Please note that cot theta is 7 upon 8. Now if I take square on both the sides, so here I have cot theta the whole square, which is 7 upon 8 the whole square. Now in trigonometry that cot theta the whole square is written as cot square theta. So cot square theta, it is not that it is square of cot and then theta. It is cot theta the whole square, only we are showing this as cot square theta. So you can find cot square theta also. Eighth problem is 3 cot A is equals to 4. We have to check whether 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is cos square theta minus sin square theta or not. So again 3 cot A is equals to 4. So I will say that cot A is equals to 4 upon 3. Cot A is a ratio of adjacent side upon opposite side. So adjacent side I will take 4x, opposite side I will take 3x. Then using Pythagoras theorem, first I will find hypotenuse. Once I get hypotenuse, I can find out this left hand side, which is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and I can find this right hand side, and I will compare them. If both have the same value, then I will say that they are equal, and if values are not same, I will say that they are not equal. Ninth question, in right angle triangle ABC, if tan A is equals to 1 upon root 3, we have to find sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C, and cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. So again tan A is 1 upon root 3. Tan A is opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side we will consider x, adjacent side will become root 3x. Then using Pythagoras theorem we will first find hypotenuse, and then we will find all these ratios, which is sin A, cos C, right? Cos A sin C, cos A cos C, sin A sin C, we will put and find the answers. Now for this first problem, sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, you will get answer as 1, right? This is one formula which we are going to study in 11th standard, but for the time being you have to put individual values and then find the answer. Similarly, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C, here again we will get answer as 0. You solve yourself and see what answer you are getting. You have to put respective values. Now 10th problem, in triangle PQR. So I have a triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, PR plus QR, so addition of this hypotenuse in this side QR is given 25, PQ is given 5. We have to determine the value of sine, cos and tan. So what you will do here, because so far we have given two sides, so we are using Pythagoras theorem and finding hypotenuse. Here they have given this side as 5, they haven't given any other side, but they have given relation, that is PR plus QR is 25. So what we do, we will assume that QR as x, then PR will become 25 minus x, right? So we have QR as well as PR in terms of x. Now I will apply the Pythagoras theorem and simplify and get the value of x. So let us solve, get the value of x. So here we are getting x as 12, so we will find this hypotenuse as 13. Now I have opposite side as well as hypotenuse, so now I can find sin P, cos P and tan P. So sin P will give me answer as 12 upon 13, cos P will give me answer as 5 upon 13 and tan P will give me answer as 12 upon 5. 11th problem is state whether the following statement are true or false, justify your answer. The value of tan A is always less than 1. Tan A, so tan A is what? Tan A is opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side, if it is more than adjacent side, then tan A will be greater than 1, and hence I will say that this statement is false, right? Now second question, sec A is 12 upon 5 for some value of angle A. Now sec A is hypotenuse upon adjacent. So as adjacent, hypotenuse is always a bigger side, so 12 upon 5 is possible for sec A. So I will say that this statement is true. Now next question is, cos A is abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. So this is again false, because cos A is abbreviation used for cosine, not cosecant, right? Cot A is a product of cot and A. Again this is a false statement. Cot A is nothing but a trigonometric ratio of angle A, defined as adjacent side upon opposite side. So there is no meaning for cot if there is no A. So cot A is not cot into A. This statement is false. Sin theta is 4 by 3 for some angle theta. Again this statement is false, because sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. Now hypotenuse is always the bigger side, so it is not possible that my hypotenuse is smaller than opposite side. So this statement is false. So in exercise 8.1 we have seen different problems in which we are finding trigonometric ratios, right? I hope you have understood all the concepts. Thank you.